Ready na, standby na ta sa marching.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2024 IBP Western Visayas Regional Convention. We would like to request everyone to please all stand. The entrance of colors. Silman University ROTC colors.
Marching, wala na.
IBP Negros Oriental officers. Attorney Christine Ramona M. Raymond, immediate past president, ex-official member. Directors, Attorney M. Mikhail Lee L. Maxino. Attorney Julius Anthony R. Cuenco. Attorney Russell Luis L. Mercado. Attorney Francis Ray A. Filipinas. Attorney Nina Rica R. Tevez, PRO. Attorney Doyle D.X., Auditor. Attorney Arman C. Katakutan, Treasurer. Attorney Ingrid T. Tinagan, Secretary. Attorney Deogracias U. Eldenal Jr., Vice President. And Attorney Gretel Kelly M. de los Santos D., President. IBP Chapter Presidents. Aklan, Attorney Eric B. Tanong. Chapter President, Antique, Attorney Felix Saldajeno. Chapter President, Capiz, Attorney Arthur John H. Binyas. Chapter President, Guimaras, Attorney Michelle P. Junco. Chapter President, Iloilo, Attorney Hilarion Larry E. Femeza. Chapter President, Negros Occidental, Attorney Jerry E. Liena. Chapter President, Palawan, Attorney Susan C. Lacson. Chapter President, Romblon, Attorney Genesis John Hinonelia. Chapter President, Sikihor, Attorney Michael Panzo, or Vice President, Attorney James Azo. And Chapter President, Negros Oriental, Attorney Gretel Kelly M. de los Santos D. IBP National Officers. National Director for Chapter Affairs, Attorney Manuel Joseph B. Ibanez III. Assistant National Treasurer, Attorney Carmelita Y. Sison. National Director for Conventions and Special Events, Attorney Gina H. Mirano Gisena. National Director, Commission and Bar Discipline, Attorney Avelino V. Salas Jr. National Treasurer, Attorney Randall C. Tabayoyon. National Secretary, Attorney Doroteo B. Aguila. And past IBP National President from 2005 to 2007, Attorney Jose Vicente Jovi Salazar. IBP Board of Governors. Governor for Northern Luzon Region, Attorney Minerva R. Tanaw Taginon. OIC Governor for Central Luzon Region, Attorney Maria Imelda Q. Tuazon. Governor for Southern Luzon Region, Attorney Pitero Roy M. Ray. Governor for Bicolandia Region, Attorney Annalyn Sherry H. Hibo Gamboa. Governor for Eastern Visayas Region, Attorney Marlo V. Destura. Governor for Eastern Mindanao Region, Attorney Peter Neil E. Trinidad. Governor for Western Visayas Region, Attorney Rafael Crescencio C. Tan Jr.
Play music.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome our IBP officials.
Play.
Colors. Information diretso.
Standby invocation ADP. Sunod na diretso na.
Signal nila mo.
Sugat gamay sa. Gamay ra.
Invocation muna sa. So,
Please remain standing as we pay tribute to Almighty Father during invocation. And please remain standing as we honor patriotism to our motherland as we sing the Philippine National Anthem. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, to formally welcome us to tonight's celebration, let's all welcome the President of IBP Negros Oriental Chapter, Attorney Gretel Kelly M. De Los Santos D.
Showcasing not only their professional acumen, but also their unique personalities and talents. IBP Negros Oriental skill and sportsmanship have truly exemplified the best of our legal community. So I encourage each and every one of you to immerse yourselves fully in tonight's festivities. Enjoy the delectable cuisine, savor the delightful drinks, and your fellow lawyers. As the evening unfolds, let us support our favorite candidates in the fall for gracing us with your presence tonight. May this evening be filled with laughter, joy, and moments of genuine connection. Let us raise our glasses to the spirit of camaraderie and togetherness that defines our legal community. Cheers, everyone. Good evening.
Thank you so much, Attorney Julius Anthony Cuenco. The buffet is served for everyone.
Okay, go. Please approve the government. Dinner is served.
Dinner is served. Bon appetit.
After dinner. Sushi overload. Sushi.
Ladies and gentlemen, to formally welcome us to tonight's celebration is all welcome the President of IBP Negros Oriental Chapter, Attorney Gretel Kelly M. De Los Santos D.
Standby na ha. Okay, standby. Standby everyone. Baka man sili, gating ko. Wala na ako na. Okay, go.
IDP March ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all stand.
For the IBP.
The Integrated Bar of the Philippines, march.
Microphone to the speaker. Microphone to the speaker.
To formally introduce our keynote speaker for tonight, let's give our warmest applause to Governor Western Visayas Region, Judge Rafael Crescencio T. Tan Jr.
Microphone dito.
Tony Pido's practice is he has extensive experience in labor law, telecommunications law, criminal, civil, and administrative litigation, and alternative dispute resolution. He has participated in several major collective bargaining negotiations and deadlocks, labor disputes under compulsory arbitration, and civil and criminal. That your delegates passed during the SOD were all favorably acted upon by the board. In this regard, the IDP National Secretary, in coordination with the National Executive Director and the regional governors, is requested to disseminate to all chapters the actions of the 26th Board of Governors during its meeting last 28 December 2023 in accordance with the SOD resolutions so that you in turn can inform your respective members. One of the resolutions approved by the Board of Governors is the refund of the travel expenses of the Hail the IBP.
Thank you so much, IBP Governor of Western Visayas Region, Judge Rafael Crescencio Sintan Jr. Step into a world of elegance and grace as we kick off this spectacular pageantry. Tonight, we celebrate applause, charisma, and interviewer candidates. Get ready for a really display of talent and charisma that will leave you at home. Welcome to a night of glamour and inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the celebration of pageantry, where the beauty of nature meets the richness of our culture. Get ready for a night filled with vibrations, drum-driven pageantry, and the spirit of togetherness. We are bringing to you live from the Negros Oriental Convention Center Plenary Hall. This is the Mr. and Miss Integrated Bar of the Philippines, Western Visayas 2024 Handshake and Coronation Night. Ladies and gentlemen, our host for tonight, a stage personality and all events host in the province of Negros Oriental, Hans Denzel Villahermosa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maayong gabi, IBP Western Visayas. Can we give a big round of applause, please, to all of our candidates for a spectacular opening number. Good job, attorneys. So once again, maayong gabi kanatong tanan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Negros Oriental Convention Center. And of course, tonight we have 4 equally stunning, handsome candidates all out the entire Western Visayas region. Once again, my name is Hans Villahermosa and welcome to Mr. and Miss IBP Western Visayas 2024. Brace yourselves for a night of pure entertainment and intense competition. Indeed, for tonight is a night of beauty, glamour, and intellect. Moreover, purpose as well, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I am very much happy to see all of you gathered here. To all of our friends, our lawyers, all the way from Guimaras, Iloilo, Negros Oriental, welcome to our beloved province. But before we begin with the night of jam-packed competition, I'd like to first hear your loudest cheers and applause to all of our candidates, just also to boost their confidence and their morale as well. As I know these candidates, these ladies and gentlemen here, truly have prepared for this very moment. Can we hear it from IBP Negros Occidental? There you guys. There you go. Malabong dili po no magpapili ang ato ang mga friends from IBP Iloilo. There you go. Of course, our host chapter for this year, IBP Negros Oriental. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Guimaras, IBP Guimaras chapter. All of these cheers truly have, made our candidates tonight even more. Point, let's keep the thrill, the intensity, and the excitement high as we will first be awarding our first set of minor awards. Our first award for tonight is our Mr. and Miss Congeniality.
Presenting the award is the National Director for Chapter Affairs, Attorney Manuel Joseph Bilibanes III, together with Assistant National Treasurer, Attorney Carmelita Y. Sison.
Our Mr. and Miss Congeniality have been voted by our candidates themselves earlier today, and we'll begin with our Mr. Congeniality. Our Mr. Congeniality is Mr. IBP Guimaras. And our Miss Congeniality is Miss IBP Negros Oriental. Once again, a big round of applause for Mr. and Miss Congeniality. And now our next award for this set of minor awards is our Mr. and Miss Photogenic.
Presenting the award is Attorney Gina H. Mirano Chesena, the National Director for Conventions and Special Events, together with Attorney Avelino V. Salas Jr., the National Director, Commission on Bar Discipline.
Our Mr. Photogenic is Mr. IBP Iloilo. you tonight as we have all of these four equally competent and beautiful and handsome candidates all vying for the most coveted title. And I know you guys can't wait to see how this competition will continue to unravel tonight. But at this point, we're all in for so much entertainment as our candidates now, ladies and gentlemen, are ready to present their spectacular talent presentations for all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let the talent competition begin with our first pair representing IBP Negros Occidental Chapter.
Mr. and Miss IBP Negros Occidental Chapter. Mr. and Miss IBP Iloilo Chapter. Mr. and Miss IBP Negros Oriental Chapter. Mr. and Miss IBP Guimaras Chapter.
Truly proves that our candidates tonight are not just intelligent, they're not just beautiful, but they're also overflowing with so much stage presence and talent. Who among these four candidates and four pairs do you think stood out the most in the talent portion? Alright, so I know you guys are betting for your favorites, but again, it's all up to our judges tonight. Your guess is as good as mine. But of course, to help everyone really understand how this year's Mr. and Miss IBP Western Visayas will be chosen, let me remind and inform everybody of our mechanics and criteria for judging. For qualifications, there shall be one pair from each participating Western Visayan chapter represented here tonight. He and she must be a bonus. The formal wear competition.
First Youth Service in Barnig, the Grand Lodge of Honor and accepted Masons of the Philippines. Miss IBP, Negros Occidental, Martha Isabel H. Calvin, designer, Tamira Yvonne Velez. Miss Outstanding Law Student Awardee, Best Jurist Dr. Mrs. Awardee, and member of Junior Chamber International Metropolitan. Mr. and Miss IBB Individual Chapter, Riego Ferrer L. Garcia. Designer, Junji Candelario. 10 Outstanding Student of the Philippines awardee Malacanang Palace. Miss IBP Iloilo Chapter, Christine Paula Chavez. Designer, Junji Candelario. Cum laude, AB Political Science, and Miss Limaras 2014. Mr. and Miss IBP Negros Oriental. Mr. IBP Negros Oriental, Sharon Anthony Chavez Rosales. Designer, Larry Ibizate. Best Rebuttal Speaker, Sullivan University College of Law, Grand Law Teammate. Miss IBP Negros Oriental, Justin May Douglas Regal. Miss Aman 2016. Designer, Larry Ibizate. Recipient of Professor Joseph David Gavilio. Best Thesis in Law 2022. Mr. and Miss IBP Himaras Chapter, Raymond C. Modeles. Member of Sigma Chi Fraternity. Designer, Julius Kizora. And Miss IBP Himaras Chapter, Erica B. Lavorda. Mukia Naksipuna First Runner. Designer, Julius Kizora. Let's welcome back all our candidates for Mr. and Miss IBP Western Visayas 2024 in their formal wear and evening gowns.
Gentlemen looking so dashing and handsome tonight. Also would like to, let's give a big round of applause as well to all our creative and talented designers behind these exquisite creations that our candidates are wearing tonight as well. Really capturing the beauty and the sophistication of tonight's pageant. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, the next part of our competition tonight is where our candidates will continue to speak their mind on a particular question that will be given to each one of them. This is the interview portion that comprises 25% of our judging criteria. So, candidates, are you ready? I guess our attorneys are always ready, so let's get it on and start with our first pair representing IBP Negros Occidental Chapter. We Attorney Keith Balbin and Attorney Martha Isabel Baldonado. Before, of course, you pick your question from the bowl, I'd like to first ask you a few questions. I'd like to start off with Attorney Keith. How are you feeling tonight, Attorney Keith? You have your microphone? Ecstatic. Wow. That's how you say that word. It's grit and passion. You know, Attorney Keith, how does it feel to be candidate number 1 in tonight's pageant?
Very much excited.
All right, that's good. How about, of course, our lovely lady right here representing IBP Negros Occidental, Attorney Martha Isabel. Is yellow your favorite color?
Yes, it is my favorite color because it's really bright and it signifies the sun, and the sun gives life to the whole world.
Wow, I love that. And you look very beautiful in this yellow ensemble. Now, of course, to our first pair, it's now time for you to answer your question. We'll begin with our Mr. IBP Negros Occidental. Please pick your question, and I will read the question for you. Our question is, tell us about a challenge that you experienced outside your law career, and how are you able to overcome it? Once again, tell us about a challenge that you experienced outside your law career, and how are you able to overcome it?
When I was a young man, I was riding a small jeep, and somebody put a gun in my head. It traumatized me for many years. But because of my friends and family, I was able to overcome it, and it's become my pursuit that no person would experience something like I had. That's why I became a lawyer, to defend justice, to defend those who could not defend themselves.
Wow, thank you so much once again, Attorney Keith Balbin, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time for Attorney Martha Isabel Maldonado to now pick your question. And your question is, if you could be anyone else beside yourself, who would you be and why? Once again, if you could be anyone else beside yourself, who would you be and why?
I would choose to be my mother. I know it sounds cliche, but I believe that as a woman, motherhood is very important and very precious. And I would also like to advocate for the rights of women and mothers. As a modern Filipino lawyer with a passion for justice and a heart for the community, especially women. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big round of applause to our first pair representing IBP Negros Occidental Chapter. Thank you so much, attorneys. And of course, that was just the first pair, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to usher in, we have the representatives of IBP Iloilo Chapter, Attorney Diego Ferrer Garcia and Attorney Christine Carol Chavez. Good evening, attorneys. Yes, so I'd like to first ask here, Attorney Diego Garcia. Attorney, of course, you had a very interesting talent presentation earlier, and I felt like I know that the first part of your talent presentation was a showcase of a cultural presentation. Can you enlighten us a bit more about what that presentation was all about?
As mentioned in our advocacy video, that Iloilo is actually known as the City of Love. And it does not only represent the love that is manifested within Iloilo City, but at the same time a representation of the cultural heritage. And that is why Halamira Iloilo.
Alright, wow, thank you so much for that, Attorney Diego. And now we have here Attorney Christine. Now I know Attorney Christine that saying yes to this probably did not come easy to you. Thinking about all of the things you need to prepare for
next pageant, and what has been the greatest thing about being a candidate here tonight?
Well, there are a lot of things, but one of which is meeting new friends. And another one, which is the main reason why I am here, is that I am always up for any challenge. And standing here in front of you and allowing myself to become vulnerable and expressing my emotions under the spotlight allows me to challenge myself. And I'm always up for the challenge.
Wow, and you definitely, Attorney Christine, is rising above this challenge. Right, so now for our second pair, it's now time for you to answer your question. I'd like to start off with our Mr. IBP Iloilo. This is a very interesting question. We have, you're about to die. What do you have? What would you have as your last meal and why? Once again, if you are about to die, what would you have as your last meal and why?
So, if that would be my last time, probably, and if God's permits, that is my last time. Probably the last meal that I want to have is a bihon. Bihon is actually my favorite bihon or noodles. It's a very traditional meal. And the reason why that is actually a very significant to me. I grew up from a very poor family in an island barangay in Concepcion, Iloilo. And I am the breadwinner of the family. And that is the reason why I cannot even fully practice privately, because I cannot afford not to have a financial stability to send my sisters or even my siblings in school. And that bihon is actually a food that is one thing that my mother prepared every time we go to school, every time we had a celebration. And that is a very simple food that is being presented to us. And that for me is a significance of overcoming of poverty. That would be all for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, Attorney Diego Garcia for that heartfelt answer. And now it's time, of course, for your beautiful partner, Attorney Christine, to pick your question. Here's your life. Once again, can you share us about a place that you have visited that has greatly impacted your life?
2 years ago, or a couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to become an intern at the Environmental Legal Assistance Center in Palawan. It's a non-governmental organization in partnership with the Alternative Law Groups Incorporated. And I was assigned to the urban area in Puerto Princesa. There I was able to meet clients who are on the grassroots level, and we were able to communicate, and we were able to teach each other. I was able to teach them about the cases that we were handling, and I was also taught about their life, about how poor their life is in the urban community in Puerto Princesa. And there I learned. It was a great impact for me because I learned that even those people who are very poor with no opportunity for education, they were very persevering in knowing about their case. So I think that was a great impact for me, because when I came back to Iloilo, I was able to share to other lawyers about the concept of alternative lawyering. That would be all.
They're all said. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our representatives from IBP Iloilo chapter. Thank you so much. And now we're down to our third pair of the night, representing IBP Negros Oriental chapter, Attorney Gerard Anthony Teves Rosales and Attorney Justin Bayracal. All right, good evening, attorneys. All right, I'd like to first ask Attorney Gerard here. Now, a lot of people say in any other competition, you guys have what we call as the home court advantage, right? But do you feel any pressure in representing the chapter since this year's Mr. and Miss IVP is held here in our very own province?
Well, to be honest with you, I feel fine. But I am sorry for Grace.
All right, all right.
Do you know who Grace is?
I don't know who Grace is.
Grace is the one who's always under pressure.
Oh, all right. Grace under pressure indeed. And we give him a big round of applause, please. You know, it's really all about the confidence and just really making the most out of this experience. Thank you so much, attorney, for that. And for breaking the ice also. So now it's time for us to talk a little bit more about our lovely lady here representing Negros Oriental, attorney Justin May. Now, attorney Justin, I know this is not your first pageant. Yeah, so how different is the Mr. and Miss IVP to you personally compared to all the other pageants that you have joined before?
The difference between this Miss IVP pageant and to all of the pageants that I have joined before is that I wouldn't be here if I wasn't able to become the ATTY that I am now. And that is a really big difference because years ago, I wouldn't have been dreaming about this. And now I have made it, and I would like to thank my chapter for their support.
Wow, that's so very, very beautiful to hear. So this is the Justin 2.0 with the ATTY. So now for our representatives from Negros Oriental, it's now time for you to answer your question. Pick your question from our board. Here's your question, Attorney Gerard. Is technology hurting our communication and social skills as humans? Why or why not?
Well, technology doesn't really do anything. Humans do something. So with the use of technology, I think that it is only proper to understand that technology is a tool. And a tool, just like money or guns, these things can only be bad if they are utilized by bad people. But if they are utilized in the proper way, then they can be a force for good.
Thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Gerard Anthony Rosales. Very well said. And now, Attorney Justin May. Now it's your time to answer your question. Here's your question. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be and why? Once again, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be and why?
If I could give my younger self one piece of advice, I would say, stay always be curious, girl. I mean, I wouldn't be here right now, standing in all of you, and for all in front of you, if I didn't even dream of becoming a lawyer. Actually, a little fun fact, I didn't even plan to become a lawyer. I graduated with my business degree and planned on going into the banking industry. But opportunities come and go, and curiosity led me to my business law, and that's why I am here now in front of you as a lawyer representing Negros Oriental Chapter.
Very well said. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our pair representing IVP Negros Oriental Chapter. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to welcome our final pair of the night. Last but definitely not the least, representing IVP Guimaras Chapter, Attorney Raymond Moteres, Erica Mallorca. A big round of applause to them, please. All right, let's start with Attorney Raymond. Attorney Raymond, how are you feeling tonight?
Well, ecstatic.
All right, first time visiting Dumaguete or Negros Oriental?
No.
It's not. But during your stay here for this convention, how could you describe this entire experience personally for you?
Well, foremost, I'm the youngest of all the candidates here. When I say youngest, I'm only 2 years younger than IVP. experience-wise, this is great. The company is good. Everybody's great. The guys at the back, they're great. And everybody just simply supporting each other. So, we hope for the best. And good for Gerard that he already broke the ice. But I have yet to take my shot.
Wow. Such poetic answers, and that's not even the final question yet, okay? Thank you so much, Attorney Raymond, and I am happy to know you're enjoying this experience. Now let's go to Attorney Erica with such an angelic voice. So Attorney Erica, was the song you sang earlier your favorite song?
Not really, but I really love the song because it simply reminds my work every day that despite of what's happening, I will survive.
Alright, oh that's a perfect answer. Alright, so now I'd like to ask, of course, our final pair tonight to now pick your final question. Starting with Attorney Raymond. We have another interesting question for Attorney Raymond. What that is, if you could live in any time period, which one would it be and why? Once again, if you could live in any time period, which one would it be and why?
Well, that could be around 18 years from now. Or way 18 years. You know what? The youngest participant is 29 years old. So if I'm 49, then 18 years back, then I would be 21. Correct? No, we're lawyers, we're not good at math. Anyway, I would rather be some 1996 or perhaps 2 years after that. You see, for the first time, I wanted to become a lawyer. That was in the year 1998. I took my entrance examination at the University of San Jose State. Gladly, I passed, but I failed to enroll. I returned in 2006. I enrolled, but then I failed to finish. I returned in 2010 as a returnee, but I went out in 2012. I returned in 2014. Gladly, I graduated in 2018. So if given the chance, I would rather be back in 1998 so that well, perhaps I would have been working more of my years helping those who are really in need of legal service. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, what a journey. But we all know and we all agree that everything happens for a reason. Thank you so much for that inspiring answer, Attorney Raymond. What that is. But now it's time to have Attorney Erica Mallorca to answer your final question tonight. Okay, here is your question. Do you think that if anything is possible, it's still possible for anything to be impossible? Again, do you think that if anything is possible, it's still possible for anything to be impossible?
Of course, there is still impossibilities in this world. When it comes to time, when it comes to chances, when it comes to opportunities. But the most important thing is that to have a positive mindset. That everything else, despite of impossibilities, there is still possibilities around us. So, like us lawyers, in cases that we handle, of course, there are impossibilities because, of course, one loser, one winner. But don't lose hope because in the next case, maybe you will win the case. For me, there is still room for possibilities despite of impossibilities. Thank you.
in production number.
Presenting the award for Mr. and Miss IBP Western Visayas Best in Production Number is Attorney Randall C. Tabayoyo, the National Treasurer, and Attorney Doroteo B. Aguila, the National Secretary.
And our Mr. IBP Western Visayas Best in Production Number is Mr. IBP Iloilo, Attorney Diego Congratulations to the winners of our Best in Production Thank you so much. Our next minor award, ladies and gentlemen. Our next award is our Mr. and Miss Advocacy.
Presenting the award is the Governor for Eastern Mindanao Region, Attorney Peter Neil Iglesias, and the Governor for Western Visayas Region, Attorney Rafael Crescencio C. Tan Jr.
And our Mr. IBP Best in Advocacy is Mr. IBP Negros Oriental. The Attorney Gerard Anthony Robles. Once again, a big round of applause to our Best in Advocacy tonight. Our next award is our Best in Talent.
Presenting the award is the Governor for Eastern Visayas Region, Attorney Marlo V. Destura, and Governor for the Columbia Region, Attorney Annalyn Sherry F. Hibo Gamboa.
And our Mr. IBP Best in Talent. Our next award, a minor award, is the Best in Formal Wear.
Presenting the award is the Governor for Northern Luzon Region, Attorney Minerva R. Magtano Taquinon, together with National Director for Chapter Affairs, Attorney Manuel Joseph B. Ibanez III.
And our Mr. IBP Best in Formal Wear. And now for our next minor award, we have the Best Speaker.
Presenting the award is the National Treasurer, Attorney Randall C. Tabayoyo, and National Secretary, Attorney Doroteo B. Aguila.
Your Mr. IBP Best Speaker is... Good evening. Congratulations to our winners for the Best Speaker Award. Congratulations. And we're down to our final award. And that is our Best in Resort Wear.
Presenting the award is the Governor for Northern Luzon Region, Attorney Minerva R. Magtano Taquinon, together with the Governor for the Columbia Region, Attorney Annalyn Sherry F. Hibo Gamboa.
And our Mr. IBP Best in Resort Wear is our major award. And we begin with our Mr. and Miss IBP Western Visayas 2024 third runner-up.
Presenting the award is Attorney Gretel Kelly de los Santos D. and Attorney Rafael Crescencio Tan, together with Attorney Deogracias Eldenan. Santos D, Attorney Rafael Crescencio Jr., together with Attorney Jose Vicente Jovi Salazar.
Our Mr. IBP Western Visayas 2024 second runner-up is Mr. IBP Limaras. Attorney Raymond Cortez.
And this has been the person behind the microphone, Mindavi, singing that the beauty of a person in time will change, but the goodness of your heart will last forever.